Yo, what up, street gods? There, Kim. Right, the thought. My definition of photography entrepreneurship. So, I think actually at the core of it, I love entrepreneurship, which means just risk taking and just doing things which are outside the norm. I don't think entrepreneurship means building up a quadrillion-dollar company and selling it for $1 quadrillion. I think actually what it means is following your heart and your gut and your soul. And trying to use the camera or photography or related tools, to make something, to build something that's quite interesting and engaging to you. So essentially the best street photographer or the best photographer, the best photography entrepreneur is the most hungry risk taker. So there's different ways you can take risks. One is going on shooting street photography, taking the risk of looking like a fool, taking the risk of having people hate you, and just taking the risk of leaving your house. And actually I know that the most proud times I've been in my photography is when I've done kind of things that people said was kind of crazy. So for example, making all my photos open source and free. People are like, oh, you know, that's gonna be so bad for you, but I've actually found that isn't the case. When people are like, oh, you publishing too much, you're sharing too much, or, you know, stick to just photography, street photography, I found that to not be the case either. It seems that I've been able to build a lot more meaningful followers as I've been able to expand my mind, to expand the things that I talk about. And actually I think my uber ambitious goal is to cover all sources of knowledge and not just photography. And photography is simply just like a means or an excuse towards a greater end. And once again, I think this is important. It's not photography for photography's sake, but photography as a means to, you know, greater gratitude in life, towards philosophical insight, towards knowledge production, whatever it may be. So essentially my encouragement is this: don't worry about photography for photography's sake. And certain entrepreneurial principles that I believe in is you know, don't build your empire on quicksand. That means own your own platform, build your own website, tools and stuff like that. And it seems much more important than engagement is actually ownership. So for example, you have your own website blog, right? Obviously you're gonna get less likes and traffic than if you're just on Instagram. However, I think you'll be positioned for more long-term success by owning your own website and blog than if you simply hosted it on something else. And even with YouTube, you know, I know that the YouTube charade is going to end sooner or later, but that's why I'm also double dipping and also sharing to my blog and hosting it myself on VideoPress. And so yeah, know that the point of photography entrepreneurship is not to just maximize your numbers for numbers' sake, but for the sake of taking more interesting risks, of discovering more interesting innovations in photography. I've actually had a lot of fun doing like virtual reality stuff in the context of photography. Just got Wi-Fi at the house, so that's good. So expect a lot more interesting random stuff from me. And yeah, for me, my goal is to keep growing creatively, artistically, photographically, philosophically in terms of my knowledge, and to share it with other people's. And what is your goal? That's only for you to find out.